Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mia. I'm 19 years old and I'm about to be a junior in college. So I got dressed. I ended up going back to sleep after we went to watch the sunrise because we got up at like 5:30. But I think my sister and I are gonna go try a new coffee spot just to check something off our summer bucket list. And also I will be giving you guys a live update on why I was so absent these past few weeks, so stay tuned for that. Okay, change of plans. We're not gonna go to the coffee place today. We're actually gonna go get our cousins and hang out with them and get some boba maybe. So how's the boba? That's good. A little update, I'm back home. I've been home for a few hours, but now I've never seen that person before. I'm gonna head to Walmart because if you don't know, there's a spider here. I'm so scared. I'm getting my wisdom teeth taken out tomorrow. So I'm gonna look to see if they have like one of those like around the head ice packs. Because I feel like that'd be more convenient, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna go to Walmart and then I'm gonna like update you guys on why I was so absent these past few weeks if you're interested. Y'all, I am so scared. I've like noticed that I talk with an accent in my videos. Like, I don't talk this way in real life and I don't know why. It's just like when I get in front of the camera, I just feel like I have to talk a certain way. So I'm gonna really try to talk like myself. Like I really don't talk like this. Okay, let's go. Hopefully there's like no kids. I feel like this spider web is literally on me. It feels very humid out and I don't like humidness. Okay, so I've made it to Walmart, and before I go in, I just wanted to give y'all that update on what was happening. It's kind of a long story, so I'm gonna try to like sum it up as much as I can. People are probably gonna stare at me. I really don't care. But, don't look at my nails, they look terrible. I literally just painted them yesterday, and I had to take them off because like you can't have nail polish on for like wisdom teeth removal. Anyways, I'm so upset. So basically, I had like this gum right here was like kind of like, I just felt like something was in it, like a kernel or something, because like I'd ate chicken I think and I thought I got chicken stuck in it. So like I just kept picking at it. Like I used paper, I used floss, I used my fingers. I think that's kind of what kickstarted this all. Like days after that, I started feeling pain down here, like right here. So I was like, that's weird, I never get pain down there. I think it was like the day after or like 2 days after, I started feeling pain in my throat. Like it was almost like a swollen type pain. And I was like, that's also weird because like I never get throat aches like that because I had my tonsils and my adenoids removed when I was younger. So like it's very uncommon for me to get like throat aches or strep throat. I'd been going on for a few days and my mom was like, okay, we're gonna go to the doctor. Before we went to the doctor, my wisdom teeth started hurting and those were swollen. So I was like, okay, something is definitely going on with my mouth, but I just like didn't know what it was. So I went to urgent care and that was on a Monday. And basically the doctor was like, yeah, it's probably just allergies, something to do with allergies, because like I felt like a cyst in my mouth as well. So I was like, oh my god, I'm freaking dying. But basically they tested me for strep. I didn't have that. They were supposed to test me for a for a sinus infection, but they didn't do that even though they told me they were going to. But because that's also what I thought it was. I thought it was like my sinus affecting everything, like drainage to my throat and just like infecting my mouth. But basically the doctor said that it was allergies and they prescribed me Flonase and cetirizine, which is Zyrtec. That did not help. Well, I'm supposed to keep taking it, but I stopped taking the stuff, but that didn't help. It just kept getting worse because that night I woke up, it was like 4 a.m. If I feel confident enough, I'll insert pictures of my mouth. My gums were swollen as heck and I was just like, what the heck? It felt like puffiness around my gums. They were red, really red, and they were just swollen. And the thing is, it was most swollen and red around the tooth that I was picking at. So I really think that's what kickstarted all of this. So that next morning after I showed my mom how like swollen my gums were, like my whole mouth was swollen at that point. I had like canker sores. There was like sores in my tongue. It was just my mouth was painful and I couldn't eat. I could barely eat, barely drink anything. Like, I was severely dehydrated. I was starving. So my mom was like, yeah, we're going to the dentist today. So we went to the dentist, and basically they were like looking like, yeah, they're really swollen, they're really red. My dentist said that I had like some sort of virus. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. And he's like, yeah, I should go away in a week. If not, blah blah blah, come back and we'll get you treated. Okay, I'm in Walmart right now. My phone is overheating, so I had to take a break from the stories. In the book section right now, looking for a book that my mom wants. I don't know. I was gonna get one of those iSpec things, but I really don't know where that would be. And I don't feel like asking. Okay, I'm back in the car. I didn't get anything. I just was walking around, and then I looked at the plants, which are really pretty. Where I left off is, I think I was at the dentist, and they prescribed me a medicated mouthwash to start using. And they said, like, see how that starts working and come back if it, like, there's no change in a week or so. I started that. I think it did help with the swelling of the gums go down, but the next day I woke up, this side of my mouth was swollen, and like, I think that's when my throat started to feel better. Like, when like this was swollen and my just sores in my mouth were bad. So I was like, okay, I'm calling the dentist. My dentist told my mom that I should go to a periodontist, and because they specialize with like gums and everything. That day, I think that was Wednesday, because I went to the doctor on Monday, the dentist on Tuesday, and then I went to the periodontist on Wednesday. And they looked at my gums. They saw how bad my mouth was. At that point, my throat wasn't hurting. It was literally just swollenness. My wisdom teeth were in pain. This was hurting. They're like, yeah, it just looks really red and inflamed. So they took pictures of my mouth, and they were like poking at it and everything. And so they were like, yeah, we're gonna have to get a biopsy done. Like, they said nothing is like, doesn't look too concerning, but we just want to make sure what it is so we can treat it. I was like, biopsy? Like, I don't like words like that. I literally thought I was dying. I was just really just trying to calm myself down. They were just like, nothing is too concerning. Like, we just want to know. Like, basically just wanted to make sure, and just how to treat my mouth properly. They just told me for the pain of my wisdom teeth, just take Tylenol and ibuprofen. I was like, okay. They did mention like antibiotics, which I thought would be helpful, but they're like, no, let's just wait till the biopsy. So I was like, okay. The weekend comes and I'm just in so much pain. Like, I was getting woken up by how like bad the teeth were hurting. Basically, my mom was like, okay, we're going to urgent care again, because like, you shouldn't be in this much pain. So I get to urgent care. I'm telling them everything from the very beginning, and the doctor was like, yeah, you should still be taking the Flonase and the cetirizine. I was like, okay. And then I was like, can I just please get some antibiotics? So they prescribed me some, and lo and behold, it worked. Like, literally nobody would prescribe me antibiotics, but they worked. The swelling went down. I was feeling 10 times better. Like, I was feeling so much better, and the antibiotics, I think, really saved me. I had to go on this little college orientation thing. I was still swollen, so I had a lisp. Like, I literally could not talk. I was very proud of myself for going to that college thing and making it through, because I was still in a lot of pain. Forward to that next Thursday, the antibiotics was working really well. I got the biopsy done. They were saying my like sores in my mouth looked way worse, but they were feeling so much better. Like, it was like 0 to like no pain. They were taking pictures of my mouth, and just to get it updated. They did the biopsy. They had to like numb my gums and take tissue out of my mouth to send it to some pathologist. Yeah, the first time that I went to the periodontist, they prescribed me with another mouthwash. It was a steroid mouthwash, but I couldn't start using that until after the biopsy. After the biopsy, I was feeling so much better. Like, I was taking the antibiotics, I was using the mouthwash, and I really think that those two combined just really helped. Like, the sores, they were non-existent at that point. My swollenness had gone down so much, and there was no pain at all. Like, this side has like pretty much cleared. Like, I had no pain, but this side was still like getting better, but there was like little to no pain at all. I was just waiting for the results of the biopsy, and I got them on Monday, which was yesterday, and they said everything looked okay. All the results came back negative. It was just something, it was just really inflamed and just something going on. She was just like, it's just weird how everything just all happened at once. So nothing too concerning, and I'm okay, I'm healthy, I'm well, I'm feeling like myself again. Although that really caused my anxiety to get really bad. Like, I was for real not myself. I was not eating. I lost 10 pounds. I'm not exaggerating. I lost 10 pounds. I probably gained it back by now by how much food I've been eating lately, but really dehydrated. I was just sluggish. I was just not myself. I was just in pain everywhere I went. My anxiety was just skyrocketing, because I literally thought I was dying. My mind was going to the worst. Like, I thought it was just something that was gonna make me, you know, have to get treatments for dying, you know. my mind just went to this. Yeah, that's what happened to me.